back to Monique and Bloom. I'm Monique. Like, who else would it be? Down to Monique and Bloom, but Monique. Welcome if it's your first time. Welcome back if y'all been riding with me for a minute. And we here. We just here to talk about planty things. Y'all see we in the plant room today. Tried to do a little different something than the lighting. Child, I tried to do the setup earlier this morning and the light was perfect. Now the light done changed and I really wanted to have this light up here so you could see like all of the stuff, my little background. But that light was creating halos and all kind of stuff, and these plant lights they wasn't giving, honey. So I said, we here, we are here. How y'all doing? It's Monday. Where y'all live? Here in New York, it's still cold. The snow is manageable in that we can walk around, and most people got their cars out. Some people haven't. They can't. They suspended alternate side again. I said if they don't suspend alternate side for this next week, some folk gonna be getting tickets. But New York always about getting that extra coin from people. So I really thought they was gonna have it on and popping, and people were just gonna get tickets. So, but they canceled it. So, mm-hmm. They suspended it. All right. So this video, you've already seen the title, so you already know. I just have some new plans. I got some new plans within the past week that I want to share with you guys. Um, a couple of them I'm a little embarrassed. I'm a little embarrassed, y'all. But listen, we live our lives real, like on the real, real, real. So we gonna do the same thing down to the YouTube. Cause we ain't here for the fronting. But which one do I want? Oh wait. I heard somebody ask me, what is you sipping on, Monique? I'm all extra, right? There's a place that I usually get smoothies from around my way, and they make them so good, and they tell you what's in it. And I said I'm gonna try it myself because $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 plus whatever the Uber fee is. I was like, I'm gonna try and make it myself. Made it myself, and I love it. So what it is pineapple, pineapple, spinach, green apple, avocado, and lime. I'm gonna put the little picture on the bottom so you can see exactly what it is. Don't ask me how much pineapple. I just cut some up, threw a handful in there. I put 2 cups of chopped frozen spinach in there. 1 green apple, sliced it up. Boom, boom. I took the skin off because my blender ain't the greatest, so I didn't want skin in there. 1 apple, boom, boom, boom. Half avocado, and like a little bit of lime because I did a smoothie with a lime the other day. And honey, I just was like, oh, maybe this is not enough. I put too much. That thing was, whatever the taste that lime gives, that tart flavor, it was not good. It was too much. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Pineapple, spinach, avocado, green apple, lime. Y'all ain't here for all that. Y'all ain't here for all that. Which plant do I want to show first? All right. I'm going to start with this one. Because I told y'all I was going to be getting some begonia. And not only am I not putting nobody on blast, companies, sellers, vendors, I'm going to blame myself. Because I know better. Like, I'm not new to this plant thing. There's no reason why I should be buying plants in this subarctic weather. So I don't know if these companies would have sent me these plants looking this way if it was good weather, because we'll never know. We'll never know. I never ordered from them before. So I'm not going to put them on blast. And I don't know if I'm not the put people on blast person anyway. Some of my friends are, and I hear y'all like, well, I am. I'm just not, if I make a decision not to go with y'all, then that's my decision. But I'm not trying to blast y'all down to the YouTube. Anyway, this is a begonia that I ordered. And let me just show y'all. This is begonia U39. And this is not something that I necessarily want to blast because I am not unhappy with this. Did I think it would be bigger? Yes. But in the past couple of days since I've had it, it's given me a little bit more of what I can feel. And I can see, let me get this right. I can see what it's supposed to be doing. Begonia U309. It's in a little 2-3 inch cup. There's, this leaf is not, I'm about to pop it out. Or maybe I shouldn't because it's rooted. Maybe I should just let it do what it do, Monique. You always touching stuff. You always touching stuff and messing up the thing. But I love the variegation on this. I love that the leaf has like that reddish, burgundy-ish tint around it. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see. I have begonia fever. I told y'all that the other day. I feel like my fever's breaking. And I think that's because I bought a couple of begonia and they haven't satisfied me. Then it was one that I ordered and the lady hit me back and she was like, I went into my greenhouse, my nursery, and the ones that I have don't look good. Like, and I wouldn't feel comfortable selling them to you. And I said, I respect you. I even want to reinvest my money back to her just because she did that. Because she could have just sent me a piece of garbage and was like, well, this is on you. So I didn't get that one. That was going to be, should I tell y'all what it was? Begonia Kismet. So I didn't get that. So there's been a couple of trial and errors where I haven't gotten what I wanted. So I don't know if I feel like the fever's breaking. I don't feel hot anymore. I don't feel that thing bubbling every time I see a begonia. It might be back, but as for now, we have this and we got another one sitting over there on the side. But this one actually is not bad. I'm excited to see this one grow. Do y'all have any experience? I don't think this is a cane begonia. I think this is don't give me the lion. Is it Rex? Is it the rhizome one? I don't know. I should. I should, but I don't. I love that leaf. You ever just look at a leaf and be like, ooh, ooh. So Begonia U309. Right now, she's just in soil. I have her in the cabinet. That cabinet got 86% humidity. Mm-hmm. Sure do. Any advice, tips? I'm open. You know, I might as well just show y'all this other begonia. Let me take a sip. I don't know if I should show y'all what it's supposed to be. I am. I'm going to show y'all. This is what this plant is supposed to be. Begonia Sinbad. Sinbad pink, to be specific. Look at that. And again, I'm not going to rag on no sellers because it's cold outside, naman. It's cold. It's cold. So I'm not going to. Let me just show y'all. Polo Tink Tink. I know y'all like show it. I just. Polo Tink Tink. Polo Tink Tink. I know this leaf is not bad. I know crispy on the edges though. All of these should have been leaves. It was in bloom. Hopefully not like Monique and Bloom. Monique and Bloom don't want to bloom like this. But as you can see, we got blooms here. We have blooms here. We have blooms here. And to me, that indicates that the plant has healthy genetics, right? It at least has healthy genetics. Is the company name on there? No. Okay. Begonia Sinbad Pink. Gorgeous plant. Not so gorgeous when it got to me. So again, I forgot. It's in the cabinet. There were like all of the 4 or 5 leaves that I guess they all look similar to this. Now they're supposed to have that pink tinge on them. I love the Begonia Sinbad, so I'm not even mad that it doesn't have the pink tinge. But I didn't order the Sinbad. I ordered the Begonia Pink. I don't know if you can see on the back, like it's the pink veination and the pink stem. Oh, you know what? You can't make this stuff up. You cannot. What is we gonna do? Let me tell you, before I got into begonia, I would always tell my friends, I'm so scared of begonia because they seem so fragile. They seem so delicate. And they're like, no, child. Lies you tell. Now I know this plant was not well. So you can go. The U309 ain't doing all that when I touch the leaf, right? But honey, I didn't see this coming. I was saying that the 5 or 6 leaves that were supposed to be on here that fell off in transit and were in the packaging, I cut them up, I propagated them, and they're in the let me get it out. Let me get it out. We back, child. I cut them up and I, did a little research on how to propagate begonia. And so I got them in this little whatever was in here, zucchini noodles in the cabinet, getting this humid best life. And I just got them in there. Can y'all see? Yeah, y'all can see. We'll see what happens. It's 5 leaves in there. I don't know how it's going to turn out. We about to find out together. So those were the 5 leaves. I did it the way the people down to the internet said to do it. And we'll see. I guess this going in there too. This real life, y'all. This is real life. Begonia Sinbad Pink. It was affordable. I don't feel like I spent no money and I'm out of no money. It was like $10, $11. So, what do y'all suggest? What do you suggest? Just throw it in the cabinet and spring is coming and figure it out? Do I chop it to promote more growth? I don't know. I literally don't know. This could be a twig I walk by on the street. I mean, it got blooms, so that's promising. I'm scared to touch another leaf. Begonia Sinbad Pink, y'all. What can we do? What can we do? Those are all the ones. Those are the only 2 that I ordered. I feel like there was something else. Oh, you know what's sitting right here? This just a little update. Y'all know I had the 2 Lisas, the one that was variegated and the other green one, the all green one that got bugs the other week. And I just sprayed them and sat them to the side. I treated them. I left them, quarantined them. I wasn't sure if I was willing to fight for those things or if I was going to throw them away. I made a decision at some point over the past week or 2. Ain't nobody got time for it. I'm getting rid of them. But I hadn't thrown them away. I wasn't going to give them away. I was just going to, chuck them. But I had left them on the table. And then my friend said she wanted the variegated one. So I was like, all right, girl. So I put that to the side for her along with something else I'm giving her. And she giving me something. It's a surprise. She not telling me what it is. I can't wait. Can't wait to see her just in general because I miss her. Hey, girl. But then the all green one, I just was looking at her like some of the leaves are yellowing and falling off. And it was not giving me what I want. So just this morning before I started recording, I cut it back to just the one leaf that had the newest growth, like the newest leaves. These 2 are new and there's a new one coming in right there. I cut it back and I was looking at all of the leaves to see, because I had treated it, but I have it in water. Y'all can't see it. I have it in water. Even though I had treated the leaves, some of the other one there was still like not only damage, but I could still see the white, the white mealybug stuff. And I was like, I don't have time for this. I don't want to nurse stuff back to health. I'm throwing it away. And it was another one, a cheap plant we got from down to the place. I don't remember where, but it was like a wholesale place. So remember, I got that big old tub for like $5, $6, $10. It's not a big deal. We'll start again with this cutting. Hoya Lisa. It's not variegated, but that's okay. I did love the variegated one, but that'll be Michelle's problem now. She know it had bugs. She's willing to deal with it. And then we'll see how this one goes. I just popped her in water this morning. If I could get a nice, healthy, funky plant that looked like this, I would be happy. Because it's just funky. It's just doing what it want to do, ain't it? Just pop her on the side. Oh, okay, I know. We could look at this right here. My friend gave me a cutting of a philodendron lemon lime. Boop. In water. The leaves are drooping a little. It wasn't doing that when she gave it to me a couple days ago. It's probably just cold in this room. But we got new growth already. So we excited about that. And once this takes root, I'm just gonna pop it in a little something. I probably could have, cause you see all the nodes along here. I could have cut it up multiple times, and maybe I should. Maybe I should, cause then I could start off the pot a little fuller, like at least one more time. One more time. One, two. I'll be doing the most. I'll be doing the most, and then this cutting will be gone. Isn't that pretty? We'll see what happens. I almost don't want to cut this top part because it's just swinging and moving around because it has new growth. And I'm afraid if I cut it, I know they say you cut stuff it encourages growth, but I don't want to disturb it while it's doing what it needs to do. That's like a woman in labor and you want to go and be poking and prodding. Leave her alone, let her give birth. So I don't know. I might just leave it alone. Let it root and just pop this because this is fine. This is full. Monique, you always want more. Why you don't just leave well enough alone? Yeah, the leaves are a little flimsy compared to when she gave them to me, but I am thinking it's because it's cold. It's cold in this room. And I mean, it's not the frost of summer 2025, but it's not as, let me see what it is. Oh, this is embarrassing. Duh, like I'm in an ice box. I got this ice box where it's cold. It don't feel like 17 degrees in here. That seems like Monique turned the heat on. Y'all ain't got no money. Why you? It ain't cold, but I know it's cold for the plants. So I'm just gonna leave her in here. We'll see. Today is what, the 9th. We'll see how long it takes her to get a little bit of roots. Philodendron, lemon lime. I'm excited to see what happens with that. All right, another one that she gave me. This is so cute. This is a Philodendron gloriosum. I am so happy with this. She had sent me a video earlier in the week and showed her to me. And I was just like, oh, and she was like, oh, well, these two leaves aren't the greatest. And I was like, I don't care. And I know you see that new growth peeking out. Peekaboo. Look at those leaves. Just a cutie little, just cutie. Just a cutie little leaf. And she has it in sphagnum. And I think this is perlite. Is this perlite? This is not perlite. That's pond. I'm sorry, pond. And the roots are doing what they need to do. In case you didn't notice. Giving him something I'm not touching it. I'm not potting it. I'm not doing anything with this. That would be crazy of me. She's sitting in the cabinet and we just gonna let her grow. We're gonna let her grow. I know that my summer glory, I didn't show y'all my summer glory. I cut it all the way back because it was so disappointing. And I went in the cabinet the other day because she's on the bottom shelf, pushed all the way in the back. And I went to move her out to do something else. And she got a new leaf. I'm gonna show y'all. But the summer glory is a cross between the gloriosum, this, and something else. I don't remember. Is it the Verico? I don't know. Y'all know what it is. Say it down in the comments. But I don't know, I never really paid attention to the gloriosum, or not for better or worse. There was nothing that I didn't like about it. I believe it's a crawler, just like the summer glory. But they say you can train it to grow up, and that's gonna be my desire, is to train it to grow up. Look at that new leaf. Mm, Doing it. That new leaf is doing what she want to do. Healthy. Healthy. And one more time for them roots. One time, two times. Those roots are doing exactly what they need to do in this life. They are on assignment, living their lives out loud and on purpose. I'm not changing the substrate. I don't even have any sphagnum in my house. I even ran out of pond. Playing games. I know I'm playing games. I bought soil the other day. I made a new mix. I have no sphagnum. I have no pond. My point was I'm not touching this. Philodendron gloriosum. Isn't that so cute? Thank you, girl. So cute. So happy about that. It's so cutie. Honestly, some plants are so cute when they're small. It's like if you never grow. Oh, I didn't even peep that little that little leaf down there. A little cutie. Just hiding down there. Some plants, they're so cute when they're small and compact. It's like if you never get bigger, I'll be fine. Like if this leaf grows and it doesn't get any bigger than this leaf or this leaf, I'll be fine. And all the leaves just grow into like a little clump, like a little bouquet. Here comes the. I'll be happy with that. So cute, but I know it gets bigger, and we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, honey. That's what me and Michelle always say. These plants gonna grow. Like you keep getting plants, they're gonna keep growing. And it's like, well, we cross that bridge when we get to it. Isn't this so cute? Philodendron gloriosum. So cutie. You is cute. I'm gonna keep telling you so. All right. So this other one that she gave me, I have a vision. I have an inspo picture. Insert. And that is what my vision for what this plant should look like. Or it's going to look like. I have it. I'm show y'all, right? I'm just in my own world. So this is a Monstera pinna. You see it. Pinna something. And the inspo picture, let me put on this side, is what I would have this to look like. I put it on a little plastic trellis. I put it in soil. It's not in self-watering. It's just a regular pot inside of here. I'm not sure why the leaves are curling under. This is how it was when she gave it to me. It's pretty though, right? Um, the internet said underwatering when it's curling in like that. I don't know, but we're gonna see. Um, then I was like, man, should I have put it in self watering? I've only had I had a what's the thing what's that monstera, the deliciosa. I had that once upon a time. I've had the Thai constellation, and I'm trying to remember. I've had the Stanleyana albo. I've had Siltipicana. I don't put the Siltipicana in the same category as these for whatever reason. I just don't. I've had the Peru. Can we talk about Monstera Peru real quick? Cause Monstera Peru keeps coming up. This last week, Monstera Peru keeps coming up, and she comes up every now and again. The leaf, I know you was looking at it, and that's what you thought. That looks like the Monstera Peru. But if you look at the inspo picture, you'll see what this will look like. Not what it's supposed to look like. What it will look like. We saying it, and that's what's gonna happen. Um, Monstera Peru. I love that plant. I know you didn't expect me to say that. I love that plant. The texture, the green, the way it grows. It is a perfect plant. Except, it's not even that I don't know how to keep it alive. I mean, I guess my problem is it always yellows on me. It just yellows, and I don't know. I've changed the light conditions, I've changed the water, I've done I started with tap water, then I used the filtered water, then I put fertilizer, and then it was some man online that said it needs iron. If it's going yellow, I put the iron sulfate, whatever formula in it, and then that didn't work. What do y'all do for y'all Monstera Peru? Because sometimes I see y'all with luscious ones, but I'm like, you just got that from the store. I want to see somebody who has a Monstera Peru that's had it for years and it's growing and it's healthy. Even somebody who's had trouble with it and they've nursed it back to health. Like, I want that. I don't want, I just went down to Lowe's and I got it from the garden center. No. Trial and error. It's like that friendship. You don't know if that friendship if that's really your friend, if that's really your sister, unless that thing been tried. That's why they say tried and true. You know something is real because it's been tried through the fires and it's true. Message, I need somebody who's been through some things with a Monstera Peru. More than 6 months. More than a year. Back to Monstera Pinna something something. Don't it look like a Peru? I feel flashbacks, but not trauma in a bad way. I love that leaf. It reminds me so much of the Peru. But It's going to oh Lord. Oh Lord, what is the word for when the leaf fenestrate? It will fenestrate, as you can see this leaf, which is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I had it like pinned up on the little stake here, but I wasn't sure if I should just let her live and, drape down or pin her up. I'm just not sure. So this is what it looks like from the side. And we got new growth on this one too. Can you see it? Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? New growth. So we healthy. We're just gonna see. I want these leaves to open up. Is it a humidity thing? Child, humidity in here ain't the best. You saw what it is. It's 30%. But it's getting good light. I just got it Saturday. Today's Monday. So relax. Simmer down. But look at this leaf. I just love this. Isn't this variegated leaf pretty? I mean, they're all pretty, to be honest with you. I just wish these would open, like uncurl. But when that happens, we're gonna have a beautiful specimen that's gonna grow. I'm not doing no moss pole. No, no, not doing no moss pole. I have the extension to this. If it grows, the truth is, I might just, as it grows, chop it and pop it back in the pot. Y'all know I'm about that chop and pop life. Pop it right back in the pot so it can be full. I don't know. One day at a time. One day at a time. But this is a healthy plant. Thank you, girl. I got this ice box where my heart used to be. Isn't this pretty? This is just a pretty healthy leaf. I just got to get it to unfurl. Then I'm scared if I turn the heat up, it's going to be too hot. Like it's going to be too hot for them, So I don't always know what's the right thing. But we figure it out as we go along. This wasn't supposed to be part of the video, but she's sitting here. Miss Jose Bono. I told y'all it never is more than Big Mama. Big Mama ain't going nowhere. I'm not complaining. Big Mama, a new leaf, and then a new leaf coming in. What always happens is the new leaf starts coming in, and then there'll be two, and then there'll be a third leaf coming in, and then this one will die. I have yet to get past that stage. But here we are. I put her in self-watering because that was recommended that Mr. Jose is thirsty, and maybe my mix was too chunky. So we got new growth. This is a healthy plant. I just have to figure out why I can't get it. Like there's no bugs. There's something that I'm doing wrong. It's something in my environment that is not allowing it to have more than 2 leaves at a time. And I can't figure out what it is. And everybody that I know that Jose Bono is like, oh, this is the easiest plant ever. You know what it is? I need to stop buying cuttings and baby plants. I need to just buy the plant. That's what it is. This is what we're doing this year. Can I hold to? I'm about to say I'm going to do something. I hope I can hold to it. I'm not buying, unless a friend gives me a cutting, a piece of something, that's fine. I'm not buying no more cuttings and piecings. I said piecings. Pieces of plant. If it's not a 4-inch pot or bigger, and even those 4-inch pots be sketchy because you'll get a 4-inch pot and it'll be like a twig in there. And you played me. You got me. Never again. But you did get me. I'm not doing it again. I mean, this one, I had no idea this leaf was going to be this big. And I just was not even convinced it would grow leaves. But if this had been, I know I need to stop living in the past, right? But I always say it. If this had been sustained, I would have at least 5-6 leaves. And it just won't happen for me. So keep Mr. Jose in prayer. We'll see. He wasn't supposed to make the camera, but he's sitting right there. So, and here's something else that is not on the roster, but she here. Oh, man down, but it's all right. She just fell. Ain't nothing, no damage. No damage. Are we still recording? Are we still recording? I can't tell. Is that still? Oh, it's still recording. This aglonema, she just sitting there, and you know how sometimes people and things just want to be seen, and sometimes you can't give it up because you want to be seen. So I'm not gonna let you be seen, cause you're vain. But she ain't vain. She ain't vain. She just know what she's working with, and she just standing in her confidence. Oop, pond spillage, but it was worth it. See that little My Little Pony? My friend Awesome gave it to me. And I just thought it matched, so I just stuck it in there. And this is where she stays. Isn't this a gorgeous plant? Don't ask me which aglonema it is because if you know aglonema, a lot of them, you know, it'll be called aglonema ABC on one website and it'll be aglonema XYZ on the next one. I call it bubblegum, aglonema bubblegum. I know that's not what the site calls it, but that's what I call it because it just looks like a piece of bubblegum. Isn't it so pretty? I'll just call it aglonema bubblegum. All right. So I think the last plant that I wanted, I'm sitting here looking at that sad Sinbad pink. Polo Tink Tink. Polo Tink Tink. Uh, anyway, the star of the show this week. If y'all saw the short that I posted last week, that was my first short. I was so excited to do it. I was excited about the plant. I didn't know what was going to happen. Again, I'm playing myself ordering plants in this weather. I know better. I know better. I know better. But I took a chance. Somebody commented on the video, I know you paid a pretty penny for it. No, I didn't. And even if I did, that's my business. But I didn't, it was great. Like, we love a deal, right? We love to get what we want for a deal. And I have wanted this plant. It was between the Anthurium zoriaki or the silver blush that I wanted for a while. But, it comes and goes. Your desires change and other stuff gets on your radar. But I saw this and I got it down to Palm Street for a steal. And this leaf was I didn't even realize it when I got it and I was doing the video for y'all that this leaf, I mean, I should have known. Um, Sorry, water's dripping. It was like the copperish kind of color. And I thought it was dying. I was just like, oh, I guess this one of the leaves are not going to make it. But it wasn't. It's a new leaf. Like, it's hardening off. So, a little damage to it, but that's okay. That is okay. And a few of them, the leaves have damage. I feel like my lighting changed. Wagwan. Let me see something. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the lighting. Anyway, here we are. So Anthurium zoriaki. To those of you who didn't know, for those of you that didn't know, because I didn't know, that the zoriaki, hold on, because I took a little note, that the zoriaki is a hybrid of the crystallinum and the clarinervium. I'm sure y'all experts knew that. I didn't. I just thought I didn't know it was a hybrid plant. Crystallinum and clarinervium. I told y'all Anthurium was one of the plants that I want to get more into this year. So that's just me learning. Look how pretty that is. The seller, I had reached back out to her and I, told her how grateful I was for how well it was packaged and everything. And so I was asking her some tips. I saw what the internet said about care tips for the Anthurium, but it was more I was concerned. I wanted to know what her conditions were. Like, did you have it in full, 90% humidity? Did you have it in ambient? Like, I just wanted to know. And she basically said the humidity was about 65%, maybe a little higher, but she said that they acclimate pretty easily. She said it's too big for the pot, but she wouldn't do anything to it right now. Just give it a smaller drink whenever it's thirsty, water it every week, not heavily. So she said it was at 65% humidity. I have it in my cabinet, which is, more than 65. I am considering, the only reason why I haven't left it out the cabinet, even though she said that it can acclimate quickly, is because it's so cold, and I don't want it to go into shock. I'd rather it go from 65 and, go to 70 something, 80 something humidity, and just, especially with this new leaf coming in, right? than to shock it and it be out in third. So once spring, summer, maybe one day in, one day out the cabinet, I'll acclimate it to the house, um, the ambient humidity of the house. But we ain't got no complaint. Look at, we ain't got nan complaint. And again, this is one of these plants that it's a lot going on down here. Its roots. She wasn't lying when she said it's too big for this pot. But even if she hadn't said it, I'm not touching it yet. I'm not moving it. We got roots just a climbing and all over the place. I am not touching this plant. Are there two plants in here? No, it's one. It's one. But we got new growth in here. It's a lot going on down there. What I was saying was, if this plant never grew, I'd be happy with just this. It could stay like a little miniature, a little Hershey's Kiss. I will be happy with that. But honey, if I give it what it needs, it's gonna get bigger. And y'all just gonna have to hold my hand. Hold my hand and help me. We gonna help each other. We gonna help it. Look at this. Is that not just the prettiest? Oh, I got water spilling all over the place. Is that not just the prettiest thing? I don't think the camera's doing it justice. Giving him something he can feel. Ooh, to let him know this love is real. I'm a little traumatized with that Sinbad pink. If I touch the leaf, it's going to... But I know better. This is not that kind of plant. Not only is it, the stems are, thicker. The plant is healthy. For goodness sakes. The plant is healthy. It's not going to fall to pieces. Anthurium zoriaki. Thank y'all for y'all support on that short. Oh, water is dripping all over the place. Okay, let me put that down. Enough of that. Good thing I got on my pajama pants. I ain't got nothing fancy. All right, y'all. Let me see if there's anything else over here. Let me reach up here and get one of my fellow content creators. That is so crazy to say content, like I'm a content creator. That's crazy. Like I'm just a girl who work at the post office and shoot videos on Mondays. Like I ain't, whatever. But she shot one of her videos about how her alocasia fried egg was doing. And you're almost embarrassed to show the things. It tickled me because her plants are so gorgeous. And but I know how it is. Like, sometimes things go left and it is what it is. And it was the same thing with my fried egg. I had like 6 or 7 leads, and people was like, "Oh my goodness, how you keep so many leads?" And I was like, "I don't know. It's just an ambient humidity. I just keep it in self-watering with pond and." Oh, how the mighty have fallen, and it could be worse. If this thing wasn't clipped, let me. But I know y'all see that new growth right here. Don't you see it? Don't you know no good? It almost feels like this is broken the way but it's not broken. It's just leaning with it, rocking with it. What happened? I don't know. There's no damage to the leaves. I mean, meaning there's no pests. It's not a light issue. It's just alocasia doing what alocasia do. And we have new growth. So, bam. Self-watering pond as usual. I'll show you this another time, but there was a couple corms I took from this alocasia and from not the scalp room, the bismuth, the platinum, and they're starting to sprout. So I'm excited about that. Maybe I'll show y'all that next video. Hold on a second. Y'all, I see a little bit of webbing. I don't know if y'all can see it. Can y'all see it? Right here in the sinus, I see some webbing. Now, does that mean my house is dirty, or is that sign of a pest? My house ain't dirty. My house is not dirty. Oh my goodness. I wish y'all could see. Let me see if I put my hand behind it. Y'all see it. You see the webbing. Maybe I do have a pest. Now that I got a cabinet, I'm the queen of cut it back. Cut it back, throw it in the cabinet. And it's also, see, I could cut this one back, this long one, the biggest one rather, because the new growth is coming from the other leaf. But would this fit in the cabinet? I don't think my shelf is tall enough. And I don't want to cut it all the way back because I got new growth coming. Decisions. We'll figure it out along the way. As for now, she needs some support. Don't we all sometimes need some support? Don't be afraid to get the help that you need. Get the help that you need. Get you some support, and that might encourage your growth. Message. Is there anything else over yonder? Going up beyond. I don't think I have anything else over here. Oh, did I show this recently? The Calistophylla. This Calistophylla haven't grown one leaf since I've gotten it. I got it in March of this year. Last year. March of this year. Monique. I love this happy little pot. Not one new leaf. That's okay. They say it's working on leaves. Working on roots. Well, wait a minute. What is this I see? Hold on. Going up beyond. Can y'all see that? Is that a flower? A bloom? Be still my little heart. Is that what I'm seeing? I'm not gonna touch it. Y'all saw that, right? Is that a flower? Y'all. It's not a leaf. Girl, if I'm just putting it back. I'm just putting it back because I know me. That was a pleasant little surprise. That was just a little surprise. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for rocking with me. If there's anything that if you have any tips for me on sad begonia pink, should I chop it up further? Should I just chuck it? You know, again, it's in bloom. So does that mean it has great hope? Should I chop it and stick the wet sticks in with the leaves that I propagated, or should I just leave it as is? Begonia U309, we have nothing bad to say about U309. The Monstera pinnata. Why are the leaves downturning? Is it a underwatering, overwatering thing? We did anthurium. We did Glory. Let me give Gloriosum a little bit more because she's so cute. She's so cute. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Like, share, subscribe if you want to. If not, just come back next week and we're going to be here. I love y'all for rocking with me. See y'all next time. Monique and Bloom. Bye.